Hi, it's Congressman Erik Paulsen. I actually just finished chairing a hearing in the Ways and Means Committee about child abuse and neglect. And one of the special guests we had as a panelist is Congressman Bill Frenzel, a former Minnesotan who represented the 3rd Congressional District in Minnesota for 20 years. So he's one of my predecessors. He was there to offer some of his expert testimony, which we are using as part of our bipartisan proposal to look at having a national solution to bring together sources of how we can help better prevent child abuse and neglect. And ultimately, that means preventing deaths. I shared the story about Devin Drake, who passed away and was killed in Minnesota at the hands of child abusers. And these are deaths that can be prevented. That's what we learned from our testimony today. And Congressman Frenzel's, I think, provided some insight and some advice, having been involved in past commissions, because that's what the legislation is going to direct. And maybe, Bill, you can just share a couple of thoughts about why this issue is important, maybe to you personally, but also if you think, what are some of the suggestions you might have about what our best path forward is to see some fruition on this issue?
Well, Erik, I think your subcommittee, which you chaired today, is on the right track with this commission. And I think they may tweak it a little bit here and there, but I think it's going to be very successful. Obviously, abused children is something that gets unanimous interest. I like the issue for Congress because I think the public is hungry to see Republicans and Democrats working together, and this is one place where they can do it very easily. And if we can, one of the main things we need is information, standardized definitions. Child abuse is reported differently in lots of different places. But I think the Commission will have some great ideas for local and regional and state groups, as well as federal agencies and private agencies.
Yeah, I should just mention that was one of the reasons that we had you testify to be there as a part of the panel, was because you've served on other commissions. So you've seen some successes, you've seen some failures, and I think you offered some good insight about how we can actually be successful moving forward.
Yeah, I think it is a wonderful opportunity for the subcommittee, because I think it is an issue which everyone has an interest in, and it'll be a good thing. My only problem is I don't want to have to wait 2 years for it to report, but it's going to take that long, I'm sorry to say.
Well, as we know, this is a very tragic issue, but it is one that can be avoided in terms of preventing these types of deaths. And so we look forward to continuing to work on a bipartisan basis to find some solutions on preventing child abuse and neglect, and ultimately deaths as a part of that. Thank you very much, and we look forward to staying in touch.